Today from here, Blainer's in the pro shop for week 9. Only 2 weeks remain. Time is crunch time. We had an exciting week this last week on a beautiful Wednesday. We've been very fortunate with the weather this year. It's been most enjoyable. 2 weeks remain. What a full week this was. What a full week next week was. And what a final week it shall become. In the blog today we touched on with first place Tom and Dan as they embark on their first journey in the Winkler Men's League. We were unable to get video of the Dustin Penner Eric Fair charity golf tournament, but let me just tell you, it was a pleasure to be part of. Alright, we're here with Tom and Dan Weeb. These fine gentlemen sit in first comfortably in the 2010 Winkler Men's League regular standings. With it being your first year in the league here, what has been the trick to the early success? Why don't we start with you, Dan?
Success. We come out, hit the ball, drink some beers. That's all we do.
Tom, anything to add?
Let's see here. Basically, we just come here to dominate, and dominate we are doing right now.
Not cocky at all. You guys have gone 8 weeks with undefeated golf. Is there any superstitions, rituals, or sandbagging going on in these matches?
No, we just actually try to get here on time, and that's it.
Yeah, pretty much what Danny says there.
You guys are pretty simple guys. On a side note here, we were gonna do this interview last week, but it got postponed to prior commitments for Tom here. As we see on his face, would you like to be so kind, Tom, and tell us what you missed the last week for?
Well, who wants to miss vampires demolishing lichens? Like,
no.
Okay,
no.
Werewolves.
That was a movie about a girl trying to choose who she's taking to prom. Twilight. Who had the better abs? Tom.
Which one? Me or
no.
Edward?
Are you on Team Edward or Team Jacob?
Yes, that's the next question. Team Edward or Team Jacob?
Team Tightrope.
Team Tightrope.
That's the correct answer.
How did you handle missing your partner due to vampires last week?
How did I do?
Yeah.
Great. We hired Rick, and he's an awesome golfer.
Probably a lot better than Tom is,
yeah,
eh?
Thinking about breaking his ankle next week so he comes back.
Alright, so we got one more question here for you guys. In the race for the Neil Schmidt Cup as regular season champions, there's one team right hot on your heels, Andrew Awol and Jeff Shortfingers. Do you have any words that you want to say to these guys?
Well, this was the main reason why we even joined Men's League, is to demolish AWOL in half there. Just to shut AWOL up once. So, yeah, after we're done kicking their blank, he won't be talking too much.
Excellent. Dad, anything to add?
We just came to destroy AWOL.
And destroy you, you shall. Alright, thanks a lot, guys. Take care.
Yeah,
enjoy the vampires.
Oh, I will.
And now for the weekly leaders. A very eventful week. It was Andrew, Tom Can Eat It Wall, leading us with 3 birdies. There were many men, 4 to be exact, with an eagle on the day. Walter, simply superior, Thyssen, Trey to the wall, Tremaine, Kev, the champ, Wall, and Brian, good dude, Thyssen. It finally occurred. The perfect week, 9 pars by Bob, please call me Perfection, Dirksen. Congratulations, Bob. The low net, a 369, went to Mr. Thursday Nights, Bill Zacharias, and Willie the Friesen. It was a 4-way tie among the individual gross this week with a 35. Andrew, Tom likes vampires, enough said, Wall, Mikey, Fonzo Franzo, and Maddie. A week later, Tiger still hasn't found it, Laven, and Jake. We still got kicked last week by Dean Corrigal, DeWall.
Well, it's that time again. It is the Heesum Watch. What an exciting time for the brothers across the pond from South Africa. They just don't stop ruling. Terrence and Greg are on fire as 3 straight wins in Week 7, and Week 8, and Week 9. The Heesum brothers now sit with 51 points, which is a personal record. They are only a half point out of the division lead, which would be ridiculous. They're also half point behind the Neufeld brothers. What in the world is going on here?
They're only 3 points from clinching a playoff berth, so we can almost assume that they'll be in. But will it just be a tease in a first-round knockout, or will they become the Heesum Heroes? And now it's the bursting bubble watch time. With only 2 weeks remain, it is crunch time for these teams. Many teams are still in the hunt. The magic number appears to be 55 points, so if you hit that, you should be good. Some of the key matches this week are none other than the 60th place Garson Jester Thiessen taking on 64th place Pops Noof and John Van Man. It's the 61st Gene Weeb and Ernie Penner scraping for their lives against the division leader Jeff Hildebrand and Ernie Bright. We've noted this one to be the battle of the Ernie and Bert. And in one other final key match we're going to be watching is the 68th place Jake the Prez and Terry Penner, who are red hot of late, up against 23rd ranked Little Link and Big Bob. Obviously there's a lot more matches, but we can't get to them all. Enjoy the standings. And on a side note, the 2010 Club Match Play Championship will be played this week, July 16th to 18th. The qualifying rounds are in, the top 16 are settled, and there are some big matches. We have Mike France, the top-ranked golfer, going into the championship against Tim Friesen, who is deadly in his own way. Another key matchup is our second-ranked Matt Lowen taking on last year's runner-up Men's League champion Kev Thiessen. Next week we will bring the results of the 2010 Club Match Play Championship.
And that's going to do it for Blainer here in the Pro Shop for Week 9. Week 10, going to be another fantastic week. We got the Blaine and Matt Neufeld brothers taking on Bones Neufeld and Timmy Freddy Friesen. I mean, this has been the match hyped up all year long. Most likely for first place in the Division 1, as AWOL and Jeff Thiessen, will choke in the final 2 weeks. So we can be sure of that and look forward to it. Alright, that's going to do it from here in the Pro Shop. You take care of yourself. Get it.